Hello everyone, welcome back. BogMod here. We have extended our grip in wonderful ways all over the world. I'm gonna build a few castles just in case I ever need to have a deadly battle in this region. Ethiopia. Oh yes, a great deal of wealth flows into our hands. Speaking of my hands, are all my ships doing stuff? You're not. You don't need to exist. There's my transports. Oh no, there's my warships. My glorious three-deckers. I remain solidly in first place. In fact, let's take a look at that score. There we are, 1,000 over. Haha. We've really eclipsed Austria. What are the expulsion merchants? Yeah, too bad. Although, I mean, Castile is doing very nice. They really built up their fleet. Second French-Dutch imperialist war. Gave them a bunch of points. Wait. Where's my wars? Yeah, well. Uh-oh. Reinforcements. Reinforcements away! Come on, you can make it. Oh, no! They're all dead. Well, that is a shame. I suffered a stack wipe. To peasants. Shameful. Just shameful. Also, final idea. Bam! We recover morale faster, we got bonus discipline, making our warriors ever more elite. Just the elitiest. And we're 1 year ahead of time. Alright, you know what, I can wait 1 year. I'll take this guy that... National Manpower modifier. Just in case it feeds into things. Alright, well. Looking over my new lands, seeing what I could do with it. Some universities, it doesn't hurt. Sadly, the Russians apparently do not value a strong education system. I do. Oh, I do. Though I've finally depleted my treasury. And hey, look! We actually have manpower again. Alright, well, that's going to be busy for a little while. So let's look around the world again. Castile has definitely... Oh, hello. Oh, it's Verdun. Neat. Views me as a natural ally. It's nice of them to think of me that way. Speaking of natural allies, well, there's you. My good little vassal, and I think it's time to improve relations. And higher learning, eh? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the costs of the of my final two techs. Let's do that. Oh. Alright, there we are. Commonwealth has recovered. Hi, Great Britain. A base in India. Well, good luck. France, you just never really got going, did you? Castile took a while to get going, and I guess they have eclipsed France. Oh, Great Britain is down to 8th place. Ming is... Ming's doing... they suffer penalties, but they have pulled themselves up. But I'm at a fat 3,000. Nice. Very nice. I don't care about the secrets of my alliance. Not something I'm too concerned about. So, what is my 500,000 is my new limit. What's my soldier limits? 359k, eh? So I could have more soldiers than my limit. That seems... Oh, what's this? Sea power? Certainly not. This is simply a normal assumption of the... Ah! My bureaucrats are trying to take over. And I say, no. We will murder our way to ensure we don't have any pesky bureaucratic issues. And we will maintain the stability of the realm. January 1st, 1822. Interesting. Let's do that. Good. And also, there we are. The gold standard. Ongoing trade deficit between Europe and China has caused a shortage of silver bullion in Europe and all over the world. From silver to gold, allow new coins to enter circulation, get trade flowing in even greater amounts. Yay! You get like a few years to enjoy your increased settler growth. It's not all that great. But, we did it. We've maxed out our diplomatic tax. You cannot be any more diplomatic than we are. Oh yeah, right, my little island. My little island strongholds. Ah, you know what? That's a good thing. I wonder, is mine the most developed in the world? 47. 39. 43. 43. 36. 36. 49. Uh-oh. They eclipsed me. Oh well. 50. Ha-ha! The jewel of the world. What do I want to spend my coins on? Well, you know what? Yeah. I know what I'm going to do. Since apparently I do need this now. Let's get some more manpower going. There we are. We will increase our manpowers to at least, I don't know, 400,000 hopefully. Something good. Anyhow, let's look around the world a little more. Oh, Korea has vanished, basically. They will not be coming back. Japan. Actually, let's peruse the world of technology. So, feudalism is everywhere. Oh, there we are. Game's ended. Oh, I did not get my techs in time. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I did not max out my technologies. I'm a bad player. Just a terrible, horrible player. Oh well. Let's peruse things. So close that for now. Alright, so here we are. The second largest army, apparently. Second largest navy. Most province value, highest income, highest trade income. So, you know, they say we're the second, but we were going to fix that. I just needed to recover my manpower pools a little bit. Because I had used up very many soldiers. So many. Got all my ideas. Yeah, I didn't quite finish off those techs. Oh well. East African was how we started. We are the Coptic. We easily eclipsed all of them. So now we're going to take a look at the timeline. of the game, of the world. Alright, let's scroll out a bit. We'll shift things so we can kind of see most of what's going on in the world. East Coast US or West Coast US is not super important, and we know what happens in Australia. Alright! So, this is us way down here. Just a tiny little world, a tiny little blue chunk in a vast Africa. Nope. Interesting. Look, we had some violence over here. It looks like with France quickly collapsing in this region. Ottomans, of course, started to expand as they often do. We're seeing migration over here. The Itza starting to become a power in that region. Nothing much happening with the Ming. We're seeing, of course, Japan slowly starting to be unified. We got the plains groups like the Uzbek and Kazan doing their thing. There's Muscovy kind of doing their thing. So Karakoyunlu getting very big. And here's where I'm starting to press against my neighbors. The weaker ones. We remember Alodia, my good friend for a long time. My good Coptic friend. This is all for me to get the strength necessary to take on the Mamluks. Cusco starting to unify that region of the world. France is doing okay here. England's taking the military route, it looks like, to conquer Scotland. Sweden strong. Here we see the Ottomans have started their press downwards into Mamluk lands, which you recall, I was looking forward to that as part of my opportunities to strike. Absorbing more territory for me. The Oirat got really big for a little while. Big chunks of land there. Ming again, just kind of there, settling and doing their thing. Okay, so that's when the Funj showed up. Oh, Khorasan, shattering the Timurid unity. I've finally taken more Mamluk land. There we go. I finished it. I've taken Cairo. The Ottomans are getting very close to me now at this point, and we're deeply afraid, terrified even. France having issues with Burgundy. Deep, deep issues. Novgorod holding on. For now, at least. And they're gone. Ethiopia. I've finally extended my grip all across the coast, which is super valuable to me. So that little barrier that I had, I was maintaining just a bit of land between me and the Ottomans. Just a bit to try and hold on to things. Ming still doing nothing. Well, lots of activity over here. Yeah, so this is 1563, so more than 100 years after the game started. There was not a lot of early on colonial activity. Yeah, they're here and here now, but they did not rush to get over into these regions. And you recall, I was having difficulty. Well, I guess if I decided to have built boats, I could have definitely gotten over here faster. Maybe that would have been better for more trade. That's what you got to deal with now. So Denmark finally devouring Norway and then taking the fight back to Sweden. Commonwealth and Russia have formed. Ottomans and me now finally face to face, side to side. Alodia is now being properly absorbed into the greater Coptic unity. I think this here may be the greatest expansion of Ottoman might in the game in about the 1600 era. 1600s. You'll recall we have one fight with them that goes poorly for us. Yeah, Spain is definitely one of the leading colonizers right now, though Portugal, strong run for their money. And I think this is the biggest the Ottomans get. They are the most powerful in the world at this stage. We're seeing the... we're seeing India start to get unified over here. I'm expanding in Africa. India never becomes completely unified, of course, but they solidified to several large major powers. So this is my first victories off the Ottomans. Happening about now, and now begins the decline of Ottoman might. Yes, now is when we start to see them get carved up in war after war. So this will be when Austria and Commonwealth had their big little tiff, weakening the pair of them. You'll recall I was very sad about that. I was like, oh, come on, guys! The Ottomans! We could be cutting them up. Russia's starting to get the colonial game. At least they're pushing eastwards, as they do sometimes. Yeah, very slow colon. Yeah, the East Coast kind of got ignored for a while by the colonizers. Mexico and South America kind of got the attention. Ming, still doing nothing. Yeah. Again, Aragon still exists. Castile never had that event to absorb them. France finally starting to regain a bit of footing. There we are. There we see Scandinavia form. This is also where we just had a war too with the Ottomans. We're seeing some land get taken away from them. Just little bites here and there as I start to work my way north. So Delhi and Gujarat will become the major Indian powers. Timurids holding on for now. Another bite out of the Ottomans here in the 1680s. You can definitely see. Yeah, there's California, held by Castile. Castile, probably the biggest colonizer. They've got Peru, they've got New Granada, so that's the Columbia region. California, so they got the west coast there. They have Brazil. They were very strong there. The Netherlands finally formed. They were an impressively strong Netherlands in this game. They made a lot of money. So in the 1700s, as we see, the Ottomans shrinking, their territory split in two. This is when I finish taking bites out of them. From this point on, it's more the Commonwealth and Austria taking the lead in how much Ottoman they want to bite off and chew. I'm, of course, interested in the Georgia region, where we want to take our final holy site. Russia's busy getting big. There we are. British Mexico, British Louisiana. Oh, yeah, right. Louisiana gets free. Here we've got the United States. California, massive. Rio de Plata. We got the major powers have basically major powers have finished devouring all the miners here and most of the place really, except of course for the Holy Roman Empire, which holds off a little bit longer. Ah yes, I got my Brazil finally. Of course, all this time I was having serious, because of when I circumnavigated the world, I couldn't explore anymore. So it definitely impacted my ability to kind of discover places to send my colonists to. Yeah. It wasn't a huge deal. There we are. This is as I start to really try to dominate the trade in the region. What flows from the west to Europe comes through Ethiopia. Or from the east to Europe. Comes through me. Timurids holding out well. They're holding out. The Oirat have basically vanished. Ah, so here. Okay, so this is where Castile started to devour Morocco. I completely missed that. And I was wondering how that played out. Okay, Netherlands. Okay, decent chunks here. We got the British Louisiana and California. So. Okay. Ah, yes, there's some wars over there kind of change the dynamics of things. Me continuing to eat and eat. So I can control more and more trade out of here flowing to Alexandria. I didn't get the crazy levels I saw in some games. So here, the Commonwealth. So about now is when I'm about to have my war with Russia. Russia, as big as it's gonna get because of the Ming, Eastern Siberia. And again, Japan, Ming didn't really do much. So we got Delhi. Oh, interesting. Mongyang got bigger than expected. Bengal. It's kind of like 4 or 5 powers in this region. Yeah. The weirdness that is South America. So about now is when I'm engaging in our wars. You know, I do like kind of how you see, you know, as the centuries progress, a tendency towards unification instead of minor powers. Finally, you know, someone gets the momentum going, and the other guys just can't keep up until eventually I take a big bite out of Russia. Yes. And you know I would have taken more if we'd played more, but that's how the game went. It was a fun run. I quite enjoyed it. The middle game there, where we were kind of competing with the Ottomans, and at any moment they were the big dog and they could decide to just bite down on us. Definitely, the fact that I was able to manage to get the Commonwealth and Austria on my side, huge boon. Very surprised. France never really kind of got, well, France did what it could, but it could never really, really take off. Just remember, that's Ethiopia. That's Scandinavia. Very different blues. But, yeah. Oh, I did miss a place I could have colonized. And I even had a goon waiting to do all that. Oh, well. Well, let me know what you think. Did I do all right? Did you approve my choices of war targets? Would you have liked to have seen me paint all of Africa blue instead? Should I have never given up devouring the Ottomans? What would you have preferred? But otherwise, I guess we're going to call it here. Thank you all for watching. Please let me know what you thought. I love to read the comments. And be sure to respond to you. And talk to everyone later.